my new topic, that is faults and protection schemes in HVDC systems. So first I will discuss the nature and types of fault. Faults in HVDC system. So nature and type of faults. Most of the short circuit type faults that occur in HVDC systems are from AC source through DC link to the other AC system and may be summarized as: number 1, AC network faults like line to ground and line to line short circuits. That is line to ground or line to line short circuits. Converter transformer or AC bus faults or short circuits in filter and other equipment. This may be temporary, and if so, they are cleared by tripping the AC side breakers. The system suffers power loss till the faults are cleared and supply is restored. And the second point, AC line faults on inverter side, commutation failure occurs in general, but power is restored in a very short time, clearing the faults. And number 3, that is DC line or cable fault. The pole to ground or line to ground fault, but rarely pole to pole short circuit can occur also. The fault is cleared by turning the rectifier into an inverter. So the fault energy is dissipated in a short time of 80 to 100 milliseconds. And sometimes the fault due to lightning stroke can cause a temporary short circuit. Such faults are cleared in about 200 milliseconds and the system is restored. And number 4, that is DC cable damage and short circuit are rare. They occur where an underground cable link is used between the sending end and the receiving end. In such cases, the rectifier is blocked and the stored energy is between the sending end and receiving end. In such cases, rectifier is blocked and stored energy is pumped back to the AC system and power is disconnected till the fault is isolated and cleared. And number 5, that is DC converter station faults. That are totally different in three-phase AC system faults. There are only one type of, that is line to ground fault. Normally there are no circuit breakers in DC system, and the protection system like takes care the fault clearing by blocking the rectifier and dissipating the stored energy. So DC fault clearing is very fast and is done within 100 milliseconds and restore the supply is about 200 milliseconds for temporary fault. Other fault are usually occur, that is valve misfire, communication failure, and maloperation of control and protection circuit, etc. So that are the nature and type of faults in HVDC system. So first the AC network fault and AC line faults and DC cable faults, and the other is DC cable damage. So there are different type of faults and the nature of the faults. So next point, that is advantages. Advantages of ground return in HVDC system. And with next sketch I will discuss the circuit using metallic return mode in case of one pole are developed a fault. So what are the advantages? Advantages of ground return in HVDC system, that is number one, that is the ground part is very low resistance. So consequently the low power loss in comparison with a metallic return conductor of economical size and equal length, provided ground electrodes are properly designed and the resistance of the ground path of DC currents is low, because DC current under steady state spreads over a very large cross sectional area in both depth and width and does not follow closely the route of the metallic conductor. Unlike transient AC current, the resistance of this path is independent of the length of the line, as resistance of the ground is negligible and the mostly comprises ground electrodes at each end. So what will be the second point? Second advantage, that is the bipolar is more economical than the monopolar line with ground return. So a bipolar line has twice as many conductors and can carry twice as much power at slightly higher efficiency than the monopolar line. Its cost is surely less than the twice that the monopolar line with overhead conductors. Apart from these, a bipolar line can be built into a stage if the power demand on the line at the initial stage is less. So I will draw the circuit diagram, that is switching arrangement for operating a bipolar system in metallic return mode. So this is neutral bus. So that is MTRB. This is surge suppressor. This is ID. Here also a switch, that is so this will be ID and this will be also ID. This is ID. This is ID. This control, and this is pole rent or service, and this is faulted converter pole, and this is ground electrode. So this is the net sketch of switching arrangement for operating a bipolar system in metallic return path, and the switch's position, that will be, this is also ID, and the switch's position, that will be A normal case and metallic return. So normal case closed, metallic return also closed. For B, that is open normally, metallic return open, normally closed, metallic open. D, open normally, metallic return closed. MTRB, normally closed, metallic return open. So that is the switching function. So this picture, that will be switching arrangement for operating a bipolar system in metallic return mode. That is the net sketch. The advantages of ground return in HVDC system and also metallic return path in HVDC system. So next part I will discuss the type of fault, occurrence, fault current and protection. So type of fault, that is converter and internal faults. Number 1, that is occurrence rare. Fault current 10 per unit. And protection, valves are rated for small duration of fault occurrence. Number 2, DC line faults. That is frequent fault current 2 to 3 per unit, force retardation of dynamic VOCL AC breaker tip after a delay. And another fault is commutation failure. That is very frequent occurrence, and fault current 1.5 to 2.5 per unit. And protection, that will be single self clearing multiple beta angle advanced static VOCL. And I will discuss the next point, that is converter faults. That is very important. What is converter faults? Internal faults are usually referred to as converter faults, are a common features but are quickly rectified and quenched and generally do not cause interruption of power flow. Based on the nature of the disturbance, the converter malfunction is classified as: number 1, malfunction of valves and valves control resulting in: number 1, arc through a or fire through; number 2, arc back; number 3, misfire; number 4, current extinction. And the second point, that is the commutation failure, the most common with the inverter operation. And number 3, that is the short circuits inside the converter unit. So 3 points of converter fault, very important. One is malfunction of valves, number 2, commutation failure, and number 3, short circuit inside the converter units. So that is the total overall scenario of fault and protection scheme in HVDC system. So first, the nature and type of the faults in HVDC system, different type of faults and their nature, and advantages of the ground return in HVDC system, and the different type of fault discussed and their occurrence and their fault current and their protection. And last of all, I will discuss the converter faults. That is most important. That is due to 3 reasons. One is malfunctioning of valves, another point is commutation failure, and another point is short circuits in the internal converter. So, and also discuss advantage with metallic return path, and also describe the circuit of switching arrangement for operating bipolar system in metallic return mode. So thank you for watching the video.